Still favoring Faze Clan as well to kick off Dust 2. Snappy taking some shots up middle as well. For how aggressive this series has been and felt at different times, and the aggression that we saw Faze bring out against Na'Vi, this could be an absolute brawl. Spinx might get caught, and indeed he will. Taken down immediately. Do Faze want to press the issue? They might just pause for a second. D has got the angle. 2 headshots for him. Rain and Rops go down. They hit the deck. Utility don't matter.
Such a smart position to play in the pistol. Those barrels impenetrable, and he's got the headshot lineup. Twists, meanwhile, once again, similar to many maps, they have their off-sided sort of winger to hold the other side of the map. That's what Twist was doing, so he has to win out long, but they've got Madden pushing through middle. Yeah, but Ence over-rotated. Ence over-rotated so massively, it's just Hades here. Snappy can barely do anything from the ramp. He's got to be careful out towards long as well. Twist is going to have him pinned down. Hades, it's just a matter of time, and there he goes. It's all on this flank. It's all on Madden, but Twist is doing work. Oh my God, 3 kills. We didn't even see the other one. Those were on the ramp. Those were the other 2 players that by holding up from
through the crack with the scout, Madden is up on catwalk. Snappy's going to get attention.
Snappy is, but he's loving it. He'll take all the attention. Stare into the Deagle blindside shot. Takes out Kerrigan as he came around the corner. Was not ready to peek that fast. Dia has to back away. The interesting thing about that, the sort of offsite player, as I mentioned as well, is formerly you'd have teams, back to NIP, get right, push through this. Twist's ready for it. They're trying to take away what they can, try and get that gun that was knocked down early, but not gonna be allowed to do so. Twist already making sure he sprays in. You used to have one player that you'd alternate. If you were going B, he would go A. If you were going A, they would go B. But by having one designated to each side, they get more familiar with the battle. They're able to read the defenders more familiar each and every round, and I think that's actually a huge benefit.
It's also a luxury that Faze has as well, considering the players on this roster. A lot of confidence in guys like Twist and Rops to play on their own and use that aim to good effect. Snappy gets dropped, trying to make a long push happen. Madden is still kind of frozen, doesn't want to get it picked off in the same fashion. 30 seconds left on the clock, and Rops is going to knock on the door of the B-bomb site.
So through the market, Skylights, they'll throw the utility. How is Spinx not spotted? Wow, that smoke appeared thinner than apparently it was on their screens. Twist does eventually locate him and take him down with the AK. Dia again for a double, making a triple.
Nade damage is going to be quite nice, soften him up. Molotov is going to delay him a little bit longer. Just about to pass the 1-minute mark before that Molotov fades, and Madden's going to stick around.
Kerrigan's made his way out to the dumpster at long, but Snappy in the corner. Hades can't back up on the car and have a cleaner shot. Have a straight line of sight because he could be spotted out. Twists, there's the first one. That's what you were saying. Snappy is going to catch off Kerrigan, so now they know they have control of that situation. But Snappy has to turn back. He's not confident that it's clear bomb plant, therefore insured, because Madden's locked down inside CT. So Snappy getting closer, definitely still have the advantage with the weaponry. They definitely still have utility to play with. I'd say that. They've got 1 flash left over, but everyone's got a kit, and unfortunately, Brokey is the only one left alive.
Yeah, not bad from Faze whatsoever. A kill at the plant. Obviously, they would have liked a little bit more, maybe 1 or 2 more kills to really limit the economy. Bummer for Hades as well. 2 nades thrown out towards catwalk. None of them doing enough back towards the barrels, as you can see. Deep angle towards catwalk. Might catch Rain off guard. Flashbang would be lovely.
Cross. Oh, they spotted it on the cross. Rain running by, makes the call out, and Brokey makes no mistake on the hit. Twist wins the battle at long, and now stuck on top of the site is Madden. Dia's going to take the aggression to try and get there sooner because he knows his teammate needs help, but he's gone already. Twist with another double entry from long. What a redemption for him. You know, very much so the fact that JKS ends up standing in for him on the stage, even though he was originally there to replace Rops. Yeah. There was all kinds of flack on Twitter. There was all kinds of community feedback saying, oh, geez, bring him in. You know, Rain's numbered. He's had an amazing tournament. He's my vote for MVP right now if he continues on in similar fashion.
Ooh.
He's got Madden, but, you know, that would just silence everyone if he's able to get a championship with them as well.
That's a huge kill. They wanted to boost up to prevent this jump up catwalk, and actually you can see Dia considering swapping out to the weapon, but doesn't want to give away the sound cue. He's going to do it now as he puts a new smoke down. Smoke in towards CT spawn as well. Rops.
He didn't body block that.
Yeah, waiting for the timing. Gonna spam through. It's a battle. He gets it. Dia, a bit fortunate. It's all on Hades now. Snappy has control of long, so Hades has some safety, but not from Kerrigan dropping down. He knows there's mid presence. He knows likely there's no one to protect that kind of a play.
That's a CT smoke, if I'm not mistaken, as well. That's not like it was a T-side designed to be blinded and blocked when he dropped in, because Dia couldn't turn and find him. That's why Hades gets found. That's why he gets taken out in that situation. So a bit of a curious one in that situation entirely, is Twists now controls part of the map most often, but he's got the bomb right now. He's working with Twist, and they are fading off that A position. So if they win these duels at lower, there's a chance for it. Chance for a trade, but Snappy Smart will back away before anything can happen. And he smokes himself into the stairwell. Hades going back for more at middle and nearly gets another. Rotating as well, being dynamic, but Kerrigan knows that's an op shot, and if he's in window and he fires that blindly, he's likely just trying to anticipate and get ahead of the play. Kerrigan's gonna take map control from them. He in the window right now could get a free kill onto Hades. Done. It's done. Rops wins on Spinks as well. That's a huge turn in the round.
Yeah, I don't think Hades ever expected Kerrigan to push in that fashion.
I think if he doesn't fire that shot, Kerrigan doesn't. I think Hades gives himself away.
Good timing. Kerrigan having some impact here just in terms of the map control he's taking. However, Snappy,
The bomb.
he can still be massive. You got to know there's one on the B bomb site. Twist is waiting patiently. Kerrigan's going to come back to join. There's 30 seconds left on the clock. Snappy could do everything. He could shut it down, but Kerrigan sees the shoulder, the backpack, whatever it was. He's got the indication, and Madden's now in a 1 versus 2.
Kerrigan holding the door, but gives up the angle. That means the cross could be spotted. Madden wants to get closer. Knows the Kerrigan went back inside tunnels. They both were entering the site, but doesn't go for the lineup. Instead, goes for the post plant. Starts it off with Twist.
Snappy again all alone. Said we're going to keep our eyes on this battle. Kerrigan, Twist, and Brokey even here to hold the corner. So Kerrigan and Twist have a lot of space. Nobody shifting from Ence to come support Snappy. He's on his own. First kill is his. Second kill is his. What a great hold. A little bit of damage on a Brokey, but it's a 2 versus 4.
That's the only position they've won the long battle from, though, is Snappy playing far by the pit, and he's done it twice already. So you'd expect that if it's not going to be solo Twists, if they're going to execute, they're going to check that spot. Oki going back around, nearly gets one through the smoke before it plumed on top of the catwalk before it was distributed in its completion. Madden getting up close as well. They're going to pass each other. Ships in the night. Noise made, but Rop's not able to react to that. Brokey could never make the call, and rather than go back for that kill, he wants to be somewhat of a surprise. Bomb in hand. They're rotating off this. They think that kill in middle actually means he's rotated away. Brokey's got a chance here.
He's got at least a plant, which is great. The question is, what does he get from here? Can he isolate his fights? Hades wisely waiting in case it was a fake plan. He's got Spinks to join up with him, but Brokey's looking to get one. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Tougher call to make. Oh, he's got the, that's it. Yeah, I'm not.
No, it's happening.
So Snappy this time not given the time or the space or the freedom to get out to the pit position. Gets support from Madden when they jump through the smoke. A little bit contentious as they were both blinded up. They're going to go for an elevator boost. 2 players are going to go up. Who is it, boys? Dia's like, I'll jump. No, Snappy wants up there instead. Dia's going to rotate back to middle. He's been very successful there.
This defense can be very, very solid. Spinks with an AWP in the back of the B platform at the moment. They're trusting him to just hold on to the site all on his own. Do they actually want to set up a smoke wall, or do they just want to pop, flash, and peek and fight?
Well, you've got your answer. Smoke's going down. Molotovs as well. They go before the smoke's plume. It did both. Snappy is exactly that. Going to be able to see them. Dia's got the shot through it. Rain. Oh, that's a problem. He's on the ledge. He's spotted out. The flash timing absolutely wrecks him. He hoped to try and see between smokes to see towards CT. Instead, he's a sitting duck in the open. And Madden leaves us down. Don't throw your guns away this time. To Brokey once more. 1 on 5 this time. Bomb in his hands. Doubt he's going to plant it. Doubt he'll get even the same odds as before.
I think that's a little bit of a trick play from Faze. You
Put more attention to middle to support that, so it's still a huge amount of damage. It is out toward long, though, that the battle goes. Twist's good for 1 on Snappy, who once again was sliding past the smoke, was in the open. And detected, he'll fall. Rain will get the favorable trade back as well, so it's the man advantage for Faze. Spinks is out in middle. No one's in B directly right now. Rops is, again, the one that's lurking on that side of the map. Not a ton of information for him, but again, that damage done early, huge. Double op as well.
And now Spinks doesn't have the time to get back into the B bomb site. If Kerrigan, Rops, Brokey, and Rain, I mean, if they hit this timing right here, because Kerrigan's going to lead before Rain actually joins up with him, I think Ence is just saving. I think Spinks needs to just back away almost right now. He's going to see what he can get because the smoke actually missed. That's an opportunity. That's a huge opportunity. They have nothing left. Oh, the op could do wonders.
He knows they're close. He saw how that was thrown. He hits the up-close player. Kerrigan was baiting to let his teammates out, but Brokey gets the angle instead. There's the smoke that missed.
Even the
fall off the mark. Yeah,
even the follow-up one missed.
There's one on top of the door. There's one to the right of the door. From their perspective, that is a horrible attention to detail, but bomb goes down and they still have the man advantage. Rops looked away when Dia first put his nose inside the window, but I think he'll smear the glass, and that's about as close as he'll get to inside of the site and fall away.
That lower smoke, obviously, if it lands close enough to the door, it plumes, and while it's not a perfect coverage, it does help you cross, does obscure vision just enough to make it a little bit safer, but it just bounced too hard. So 2 missed smokes, but FaZe isn't going to get punished for it. Thankfully, from their perspective, good kill from Dia, trying to keep weapons out of their hands, trying to force as many rebuys as humanly possible. They know the money is low. Diha slides into the peak, and Brokey's already gone.
There's one detail we didn't notice because we were watching Rops' perspective when he pushed mid, that fake Molotov throw from Twist, so watch for that on the CT side.
Kerrigan is holding middle attention so well. 1 kill, that's massive. Madden's rotating over, but Spinks is alone at the bomb, so they need to pick him off. The op, it finds Rain jumping up. New angle for him, but Twist has already progressed forward, and he's got a double. They never saw it. They never saw the progress into the bomb site. And again, they might just be locked out.
Yeah, they covered the close angle. They had no idea Twist was the first player out, so a double for him. First time he's gone toward the B side of the map. And I think you're right. Save this right away. Hades, the AWP, that Dragon. And now this being map 4, up in the restaurant, had the food ready to go and delivered. I didn't see Ence. Now, I assume they got some food, but they didn't sit down and relax in the same capacity. So fatigue is certainly a factor for these guys.
Oh, Kerrigan. No fatigue here. Again, oh, that's brilliant. Just bullying his way out of mid. There's one more defender in the site, and they know it. Smoke goes down. Kerrigan's not going to respect that. He's going to time it with his teammates. Diha gets the kill, but he's so low. 11 HP. He cannot take a single bullet, a single point of damage, and he's got 3 different players to find from all different positions. And once again, Ence, a tough decision to make.
At some point, you've got to make these decisions, though. That's the problem.
Well, Snappy's going to investigate. They want to see if he can get a kill.
Ooh, that's a nice wall tap from Brokey on the second shot.
It's done now. Snappy's got to back away. No way.
Not hit the shot. We're going to go straight through that mid door. No one's going to be watching it. And not only is he going to go through mid door, he's going to go straight through suicide and try and cut them off. Snappy holding the box. Spinks gets the first. They know they want to re-clear middle. From underneath, they spotted the gun barrel. Kerrigan gets away with one, but they still have 2 more to try and fight this back. I don't think they'll be ready for this phase. It's just whether or not the trades are favorable. They get the double. Kerrigan gets one. He's trying to slide up the ramp and catch out the head before it retreats. They'll recover the bomb, but it's the man advantage for Ence.
Brokey tries to improv a nade. Some of these nades right now are getting really, really suspect.
That arguably that Molotov created this entire round.
Yeah, it certainly helped, didn't it? Ence was calling that push no matter what. The Molotov definitely did help prevent Brokey from being able to spot it out, but Kerrigan playing with such confidence. Just lurking out of catwalk, crossing the corner right now. Madden is going to tuck himself into a safe corner at long. Diha playing on the ramp. There's at least going to be a plant here.
I guarantee you, because Kerrigan watches back every game, he'll watch this one back and go, all right, boys, we're practicing nades this week before the RMR. Mandatory.
In upper dark. Change of pace. Spinks and Diha here to challenge. He's going to push forward. This could be the best or the worst timing. He grabs Kerrigan. There's Diha with the peek on towards Twist. Molotov is going to be dropped to keep the spacing. This is great from Ence's defense. They're going to get likely to get the final 2 rounds of this half as long as they can close out this 5-on-2.
That's super solid from Diha to be that close as well, because Spinks gets locked over on the left side. It's a bit of a small cage for a big animal to be inside of. Rops. And Brokey. And even if it's unfavorable, just like Shooter McGavin, they've got to play this one from where it lies, Jason. 5-on-2 that they have to go for in round 15.
Well, they've got the players for it. Rops and Brokey. They're looking for a mistake at the moment, but Ence is frozen on the map. Nobody is moving. They've got everything covered at the moment. Diha outside B with support flash in case Spinks encounters any trouble. Snappy up on top of the boxes with the tough angle to deal with. Hades with the op onto catwalk. They've got plenty of people in positions for early warning systems if the fights don't go their way. And plenty of safety if they're to miss a shot and fall back.
Brokey starts it. Drop shot from Hades. He tags him but doesn't take him down. Utility thrown this direction would be absolutely menacing. Rops is going to try and therefore use a little bit of fire to prevent them from being in a position to throw them, but here comes the flank. Madden's already there. Rops is blind as well, and Madden doesn't want to stop that smoke in position. He's going to try and push right through it. Rops ready for that, or was ready, but second-guessed himself, and you're right, they get both of the final rounds before the half. We've got a 1-round game, 8-7.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look at Snappy. Oh, excuse me, Brokey. Brokey's the one who pushed up. I got my teams wrong. They switched sides. I completely forgot. Rops is under a lot of pressure. Oh, boy, stuck close to the box as well. Yeah, there's not a whole lot good that can come from that. Twist is able to get one. A one-for-one trade for that defense. But he knows now, if he tries to force his way in, he's in a lot of trouble. That's a big, big risk. And he's challenging as much as possible to try and get one more before the bomb goes down. And finally, he's punished.
He is punished. He knew that they were planting, but he was concerned. I think even crossed his mind that he could run in and try and deny the plant, but would be traded out. Doesn't elect to do it, and now they're left in a 4-on-2 outside of the B site. So hard to get back in a fortified castle. Brokey's going to try his utmost. He's got the first. Now Kerrigan arrives. in position with armor, but no utility. Little groundhog trying to pop up and see how Spring is springing, but it's springing in favor of the bolt action on Kerrigan. Only good for one this time. Hades, Madden, Spinks all with kills. Rain only gets one in the intern, and now it's all on Rops on that flank, and unfortunately, the flank's less of a surprise at this point in time because they'll be considering all options on a rotation.
Yeah, they have Catwalk as well.
Suggests that. Kerrigan down. Maybe not. Molotovs are going close corner. I don't think they know Twist is in the pit at all.
No, they didn't spot him. They're not even checking it either.
He's going to wait this out. Try and remain discreet. And make the right decision. He'll hear them backing off, so he'll get that information, but he knows Madden's still up there. Doesn't even want to go for him yet. Wait it out. AK in hand. Easily taken from him.
Oh no, that's got to be a little frightening for Ence now. Oh, an early nade. What a little drop. That's perfect, and doubles him up with the Krieg. Twist is going to get it through the smoke, and...
Quick peek to long. Fast play. Spinks jumping through with his back exposed to avoid the flashes. They're going to meet inside the smoke. They're shaking hands, but it's not friendly. Not friendly at all. Kerrigan, though, he was there to watch the exchange and make sure nothing unpeculiar went down. He's the interesting thing on this. Because if it doesn't, Brokey doesn't have anyone else to cover long, which means if they take Catwalk, Kerrigan's on his own to fight that.
Yeah, but Kerrigan has a smoke that he's holding on to. He's saying essentially, if you guys are going to attack Catwalk, there's going to be utility. I'm going to see like the two smokes pop up on the railing. I'm going to see the one-way smoke pop up on the boxes. I'll be able to counter it with my smoke and play right behind it as he's just done. There's that first lurk smoke. However, there's going to be time after that fades. Double smoke in middle as well. Twist has got one blind. Up to Catwalk we go, and more pressure on Kerrigan.
Flash over top. Kerrigan's going to be wrecked by that. Just barely get... Oh, he actually would have made it clip the wall. Brokey still comes around to help him. Dia gone because he won that fight earlier. Means he now has a shooting gallery toward the site. Very confidently, he'll keep his aim directed in that certain position. Snappy to put the bomb down. Hades snaps out immediately after that flash and follows it up. Rain with a good shot, though. And it's all on to Hades. He'll take down the AWP player on the Faze side, but they still have Rain and Rops. And they're on a romp. So you got Rain and Rops. It's hard to think of a team these days that don't have two letters duplicated within the roster. Some of you won't care about that, but some find...
I was going to say, what an obscure thing to bust out.
Some people like those facts, Jason.
I love it. Oh, man. Only you. Here we go.
Oh, there might be one other person.
Twist blinded as that flashbang bounces in. He's got Rops over at the window. Rain is on a quick rotation as well. This hit is going to be so tough. Nades, utility starting to stream in towards the halls. It's Rops for contact with the AWP, and that's easy.
Blinded up for now, but he still has that big old box to cover him off. Madden's not going to go around that. They're even trying to retreat back, but he gets on top of the double stack, only being able to spot it from window. He gets over top of that because he cut out Rain, and Rops was never expecting him to go even higher in the elevation. Rops can swing it around as well and peek out on a trade. This is a three-man setup, essentially. Depending on how much they commit, depending on how far forward they are, how wide they need to swing. Well, not at all. They're going to walk right into it. First one down. Rain's gun barrel. I think it was too far forward. I think Hades would have just seen it, and Rops tries to get a shot off, but now they know he's in the lower position. Now they can push him from both sides, and he needs to be perfectly ready for the position at the stairs. He gets the angle first. Snappy backing off, and you're right. That is the bomb. 50 seconds, and they still have access to it. Spinks will grab it now, but that just forces them out of position.
And Brokey's actually left the B bomb site, though. I'm actually kind of surprised. They actually have an avenue into the B bomb site if they want to take it. Diha and Spinks. 2 versus 3. Faze is playing this oh so passively. Lurk smoke towards B tunnels. Kerrigan wants to shift up. There's no flashbangs. He's got to get in. If he's going to make his move, it's got to be now. Brokey as well is going to peek in. They've got to be so careful. There's that position on top of the boxes. Spam coming through from both sides. Nothing really connecting. And Rops is going to have a fast flank.
He's going to have a fast flank, and he's got the job done. 12.
Ooh, this is a big boy buy. So much rides on this. Economy depleted for Ence. Walking behind the lurk smoke, they found a round where there's no defender actually in the bomb site. There's the mid to B smoke. Rops is gonna find one. That's Spinks investigating, but that might send the message. The defense is playing outside. Madden's already made it over towards closet where the car is. Drops, ooh, just swings a little bit wide.
I'm surprised he overcommits to that. Even if closet's open, I'm surprised he doesn't just try and contain the site, because they can always recover the situation with the rifler, Rain, who's now on the ramp, but they have conceded the bomb plant. And despite the man advantage, it is B. They have to retake. There is 2 AKs in play.
There's no nades for Ence to hold anything off. They can't block a single choke point. Meanwhile, Faze have everything.
4 kits. 1 smoke, 1 flash. Everything indeed. Twist trying to bait himself, jumping in with the knife, trying to get forward of that scout. They've done that. Twist with a great shot. Rain, in fact, got the kill away from. He's nailed Snappy. They're surely not expecting rifles to be there if an AWP is. I think this gives Rops the freedom to do whatever the heck he pleases, and they know they're over toward B. They've already fortified the site, and I was going to question if they did this, because if they go for a half buy, they've had twice now that they've almost had an empty B site. You'd think they're trying or at least exploiting some weakness there.
Rops is running because Brokey has another smoke. He knows they're going to be stuck. Oh, he's going to mow him down at long range. Oh, you love this. You love everything about this. Taps coming in, 2 kills for Rops. They're so ruined. There's no access to this bomb site. There's no access to retreat even towards spawn. It's Kerrigan's trying to push up. Oh, a couple of freebies. These bus onto bomb sites, just full-blown executes, and I think Kerrigan read it. So did Rops, as you mentioned.
He's going to start this one off with a good read as well, down to the underpass. Let's trade it out. Brocky pulls that back, so they win middle again, and they'll race to the A site. But they are still in a 3-on-3 with Twist well removed from the action at B. May not matter. Rain's already sliding out, traded by Hades.
It's only 1 smoke for the cross as well. Hades and Snappy. Oh, Snappy just picks up another one just now. His teammate had dropped it. He went back for it, so he's going to complete the wall. It'll have to be a retake scenario. Twist is in upper dark at the moment, so he'll be a little bit late to the party. He's got 1 flashbang. They both have kits. Bomb's going to go down, but round 26 heads into a post plant.
Heads into a post plant. Brokey made a call to back down to CT because he didn't want to swing and rotate on the ramp. He had no one to boost him elevator, so he's trying to be conservative in the play. It puts him well out of it. And he has to wait for Twist. He's gone all the way to the tunnels to pick up more utility as well.
Yeah, they both scavenged some utility. Smoke and nade now on the behind the flash as well from Twist.
So Twist first. Oh, okay. Change that up. AWP to find the opener and Twist to swing perhaps. Flash goes over. Hades gets to the corner of Goose to avoid that, but they'll Molotov his position, and Brokey will hold it. He'll nail Hades as well. They may not know that Snappy's this close. They're going to try and hold the defuse. He knows they're on it, and the back is out of that smoke. Snappy's got both.
4 Galils. Money is just so busted at the moment. Same for Faze, though. Hades out long. Ence trying to put him into play very, very quickly. It's just the 1 player. But again, Faze has had control of lower dark so much. They've had this so frequently. Rops is going to get at least 1 more freebie. He's done great damage on Adiha. He's dinked him. And they have to turn around and deal with this. And there's the nade to clean up the kill on Adiha. Masterclass from Faze. So far, Rops is still here. And oh, he somehow fluffs that fight. And now Brokey's got his knife out. This is a tough timing for Snappy.
He's got it, though. Brokey looking the wrong direction. Kerrigan's going to drop down and remove him immediately. Madden.
Bombs out on catwalk.
Well, exactly that. He's going to sprint as fast as he can back around the map. Minute and 20 when he was left on his own, but he's got so far to go. I don't think they know it's there.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't think Faze actually has that information. Rob spotted it, but he probably doesn't realize that it's still sitting by the stairs. Rain, is he going to spot him? Not yet. Timing is everything.
He's exposed. Yeah, that's okay.
It is a weak investment from Ence, but it's all they have to work with. Rops again in lower dark. They have not been able to shut this down. Spinks.
Easy.
Yeah.
They haven't checked that angle yet. He's been so good. We mentioned the pushing. We mentioned how aggressive they are. Brokey's gotten Hades down. Rain onto Dia. It's all on Madden and Snappy. And Ence have had a heck of a tournament. They beat them in the group stage. They took down Faze to start this all off. The 2 teams from the same group arriving in the final. And Ence are definitely on the rise, no question about it. But Faze right now are the world beaters, the contenders that everyone must face. Good find from Snappy jumping through. He'll take Kerrigan down behind the door, but he'll confirm that he heard 2 players in that position, and everyone rotates.
Yeah, they're so locked in. They have to know it as well. Brokey is going to grab the angle with an AWP. He's not going to shy away. He'll step around that smoke, blinded a little bit, but surely he's going to come back for it. All of Faze ready to fight. There's the flashbang. Brokey's got 1 more, and there's Rain. Faze have done it. They take the series 3-1, and Faze are going to be your champions.
And how fitting that Rain gets the final kill. As I say, redemption for him. He had to sit back painfully in his hotel room and watch his team win in Katowice, get the crown on a championship stage that has eluded them for so long. And for Kerrigan, he knows this might be the best team he has ever had around him.